Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nerd Talk. Welcome to a special episode of Nerd Talk. How you guys doing today? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, in the live stream. Let's get some hellos down below. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing? What's up? How's everyone doing today? Hopefully some of you guys put notifications on when I would have been going live. So, we got 3-4 people in here. What's up, y'all? How is everyone doing today? So if you guys, I'm gonna wait a couple minutes here, and then we're gonna start talking. To those who are watching this on the replay, thank you for watching this on the replay. If you're here right now, what's up, John Dita? How you doing? If you guys are here and you would like to leave questions for me to answer at the end of the stream, I won't be doing it while I'm talking my subjects today. But if you guys want to leave any questions for me, please check out the description box below. Click my Discord. You guys can submit questions in my Discord. I'm going to pull my Discord up. I have it right in front of me right now. I'll actually show you guys what I mean. I actually have my Discord up right here. So let me just pull that up for you guys. There you go. I have my Discord up right here. So whenever you guys send me questions, I'll get it right here in the live stream question section. Just click that link down below in the description box below, and it'll take you guys straight over to this where you guys can leave questions for the stream. So we can go from there. But how are you guys doing before we talk about the subject? How are you guys doing today? Nice to see you guys. Thank you for being out here. I really appreciate it. 1:30 in the afternoon for me. Some of you guys in the morning, some of you guys a little later, your time zone. But how you guys doing today? What's up, Isaiah 4K? What's up, Cons? What's up, Don? What's up, Sam? How you doing, brother? Everybody else that's here, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you guys want any questions for me, please click the Discord link in the description box below. It'll take you straight to my Discord, where you can ask questions which I will answer at the end of the stream. Also, of course, you guys know super chats and stuff. If you send a super chat, that will be answered right away. There's no question about that as well. So we're going to talk about, we got a couple things to talk about, guys. We're going to be talking about, as you can see in this, as the title of this live stream, they got 2 new Star Wars movies that's in the works right now. We got the rumor that Henry Golding was approached to play no more. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. George Lucas returning to the Star Wars franchise. I'm going to touch on that a little bit, and our main subject for today is going to be the Batman and predictions for that and its filming and all the news about that. So that is what we are going to be talking about today in today's stream. Corey, how you doing? Southern Matthew needs his own series. That would be fun. Corey Wallace, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Big Girl Gig, what's up? True Story, what's going on? Jersey Podcasters, that's what's up. Yeah, guys, for those who are joining the stream right now, please click the link down below. It'll take you straight to my live stream questions section on Discord, where you guys can ask me questions over there, and I will answer all your questions towards the end of the stream. If you have questions for me, don't ask me in the chat, because sometimes it just flies up too quickly. But I have my Discord open right here. I can keep everything organized, so make sure to click that link down below. All right, let's just get straight into this thing, man. Let's just talk about this thing. Let me just pull up a picture right here, and we are going to get cracking on this. So this is something I didn't get to that I didn't get to prepare beforehand, because I actually had to push the stream back a little bit. But it doesn't matter. We'll still be here. We'll still talk about it. That's the beauty about live streaming. We'll just get to talk about a couple of things. As a matter of fact, we'll just get straight into it right now. So, Bumblebee and Transformers. Paramount has announced they're going to be making 2 more films, 2 more Transformers movies. And that comes as a bit of a shock to some people who are like a fan of fans of the Transformers franchise. So, me personally, I haven't been so much into Transformers lately. I still haven't even seen the Bumblebee movie, but apparently that did pretty well. And from what I've heard, a lot of people thought the Bumblebee movie did really good, and people wanted to see more. So they're developing supposedly 2 different films, one for Paramount and one for Hasbro, is what I'm hearing. Now, I don't know the purpose in releasing 2 individual movies at the same time. It's not like if they're planning to do like a sequel kind of thing. They're doing 2 different movies with 2 different storylines, 2 different approaches. So That's just a little bit confusing to me. And nor do I really care too much about it. It's not something that I've been like per se, per se waiting for. I've been waiting for any Transformers movies. It's not something that I've been looking forward to. So for me, it doesn't really do much for me as someone who enjoys, movies and stuff like that. It doesn't really do much for me. If they're making a sequel for Bumblebee 2, that's great, I guess, because, people really like that movie. People said John Cena did very well. People said all those kind of things. So, I mean, for those who love it, good for you. Good for you if you enjoyed the movie. But not me. So, that's just one of the things. I mean, after I think the second or third Transformers movie is kind of when I checked out, because I kind of like the Shia LaBeouf stuff, and as a kid I really enjoyed those movies, and I was like, okay, maybe cool. We can we got these little cars transforming into robots, and I know that the '80s cartoon and people being in the '80s and all that stuff, and that was cool for that time. I mean, you had Transformers, you had Gundam, you had Voltron. Those are like some of the biggest robot type of mecha kind of shows and stuff that were out in the time, like the 80s and stuff. So I mean, those were good for its time, and it held up. It did well. It held up for the time it did. And then when they brought the first movie and the second movie, I thought it was cool. And then after that, it was just like I wasn't really feeling it too much. So that's just what I'm thinking. But as I mentioned, guys, earlier, if you guys have any questions, I already see I have one question from Nostalgia. Mr. Nostalgia, thank you. We got some questions here. It doesn't have to be necessarily about the topic that we're talking about today, but if you guys have any questions, please click the link down below. It'll take you straight to my Discord, right where you can leave questions, because I would rather read them all in organized fashion there on Discord. So, I mean, how many of you guys liked Bumblebee, and how many of you guys looking forward to Bumblebee? That's something that I want to know, because again, I didn't check it out. It's on Hulu now. I could watch it and watch it, but I was just kind of over the whole Transformers thing. It just beyond me caring about it too much. So, but that's all I would. I mean, I really have to say about that. They're announcing a new movie, two new movies. They're coming out, and that's that. So, moving on, we are now going to talk about Namor. So, Henry Golding, and a matter of fact, I actually should put up a picture of this, because a lot of you guys don't even know who Henry Golding is. How a lot of you guys don't know who Henry Golding is. If you guys seen Crazy Rich Asians, Henry Golding is that guy from that movie. And I think he recently just starred in The Gentleman. So there he is. This is Henry Golding right here. This man right here. There's a rumor going around that he was approached to play Namor. That I can confirm right now is not true. He himself said he has not been approached to play Namor. He hasn't been approached to do anything with Disney. But a lot of fans have been fan casting him, which I get. I understand that. He could play Namor if he wanted to be honest. I think he could play Namor. He has the look for it. He has the charm. He has the build for it. I think he could play Namor. But he himself said he was not confirmed. He was not approached by anybody in Disney. He was not, mentioned or anything from anybody in Disney. So that we can throw out of the way and say that is not true. Henry Golding is not there. But question for you guys: Do you want to see Henry Golding as Namor? And if not him, who would you fan cast to play Namor? Those are two questions I have for you. Back to Bumblebee. Someone says, Dominic says, I think you will really like Bumblebee. Okay. I mean, that's something I guess. I mean, I probably will check it out at some point in my life. But who knows? Who knows? How you doing, Daryl? Welcome to the stream. Georgie, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hendo, welcome to the stream. Says Bumblebee was good, not great. It was watchable. Okay. That's good to hear. Isaiah 4K, I love the Bumblebee movie. Okay. All right, I mean, that's just more the same that I was hearing. I like Bumblebee. The movie was okay. I thought it was all right. Like that was just the most I've been hearing about it. As much as that is concerned. Just more like mixed reactions. I guess I just got to check it out for myself and see what's going on with that. But yes, if you guys are familiar with Namor, I want to hear your thoughts. And again, if you have any questions, please check out the Discord link down below. All right, we're gonna speed through this because I want to spend more time in this stream talking about the Batman. So we're gonna go straight to that. So George Lucas, rumored to return to the Star Wars universe. Now, a couple of things I want to say about that. That's still a rumor. There's a rumor that Bob Iger from Disney said that George Lucas felt betrayed in the movies and he wants full creative control. He wants to come back to the Star Wars universe and take full control of everything, write the stories he wants to write, and go about all that. Couple things, and shout out to Corey Wallace for the $2 super chat. I will answer your question in a minute. But yeah, I again, as rumors are concerned, I would say this. I don't know why people hate the Star Wars trilogy, the recent one, the sequels, as much as like a lot of other people hate. I don't understand why they're hating it as much as they do. That's the one thing I don't understand, because I don't hate the sequels. I don't hate them. I have minor problems with them, but I don't hate them as much as everyone else is like, oh my God, I hate this. This is so horrible. Down with Kathleen Kennedy. Down with this. I don't get it. You know, I don't really get it. I don't get why all the hate is surrounding it, because I literally just finished watching The Last Jedi with my girl because she hasn't seen that movie. I recently got her into Star Wars, and she's been liking it. She's been liking the movies, and she likes The Last Jedi, and she likes Force Awakens, and this is her first time getting into the Star Wars universe, the Star Wars community. So I don't know why people hate it. I don't know why people hate it. I mean, Big Girl Geek, I see you say that Rise is boring to you. Like, I get that. I mean, I understand it being maybe boring, or maybe Star Wars is just not your thing, or maybe it's just not your stuff. But there's a lot of hardcore Star Wars fans that truly, genuinely hate Star Wars, and I don't really understand that. I don't hate it as much as other people do. I have my minor problems with it. So, before I continue that, let's answer Corey Wallace's question. He says, I'm ready for the detective noir highlight on TB. What's TB? I'm ready for the detective noir highlight on TB. Should I know what TB is? Should I know what TB is? I feel like I should know what that is, and I'm doing a horrible job not knowing it. Knowing what that is. John D, the handling of Luke Skywalker is my only major problem. I mean, that part I still don't quite understand yet. I mean, I read the Star Wars books. A matter of fact, and a lot of people, like my girl, can't understand why people don't like Rose Tycho, and why a lot of people don't like Rose Tycho. And if you guys read this book, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, Cobalt Squadron, if you read this book, it actually takes place before The Last Jedi, and it explains more about the character and her connection with her sister and everything. And I think Rose is a great character. I just think that the movies didn't really get to showcase her in a proper way. Shout out to my channel member and one of my closest friends, Down the Misfit. How you doing, brother? Says, howdy, partner. I feel like the story was lost. Enjoyable, but not nearly as great as it could have been. I think that's the main thing. That I can understand. That's a great consensus of everything. There was untapped potential. There was potential for the movie to be really good and for the sequels to be really amazing, but it probably wasn't utilized as it should have been. I mean, that I can understand. But the excessive hate for Star Wars, I don't get. Like, there's little people who are passionately hating the movie. They're rioting. I'm never watching another Disney Star Wars again. I don't get it. I mean, like, Mandalorian is really good, you know? People are worried for the Clone Wars series because some people are saying, oh, Disney's producing, Disney's doing the last season of the Clone Wars. It's not going to be as good. I don't know, you know? I mean, as far as George Lucas coming back to do everything, if that is true, that would be great. You know, but don't forget though, George Lucas messed up a lot too. Okay, George Lucas didn't necessarily handle. He wasn't the greatest screenwriter. He wasn't the greatest director. You know, he had great concepts. His execution was poor for most of it. His prequel trilogy was a mess too. I mean, dialogue wise, script wise, acting wise, from some people, except for Ewan McGregor. He did a really good job as Obi-Wan, and you know, against popular opinion, The Rise of Skywalker is my favorite. The Rise of Skywalker. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie out of all 9. I really enjoy that movie more than all of the movies that I've seen from Star Wars. So that's just I don't know. I understand having little problems with the movie, which I did, and I have little problems with all of the sequels. I have little problems with them that I wish were different, but I don't hate it all. I think they're enjoyable. I still think you can get some good enjoyment out of those movies. I think you can still, watch the movies for what it is, and which is which I think it was really cool to see, my girl enjoying these movies because she was really feeling the movie. She's enjoyed them. She recently got into Star Wars, and that makes me, remember how I was when I first got into Star Wars, and I thought that's really cool. Okay, so before we segue into our main subject today. If you guys are coming in, please, if you have any questions for me that you would like me to address at the end of the video, I will only be taking them from from my Discord. So click the link down below. It'll take you straight to my Discord. Ask your questions. I have 2 questions there so far. If it's only 2 questions, then that's all I would do. I'll answer the questions from Discord. But make sure to head over on Discord and ask some questions. If you don't have an account, just take some time and make an account really quickly, and we'll get from that. So we'll get into the Batman now. I think that's all we can say. But as far as it's concerned with George Lucas, it's a rumor. Nothing has been confirmed from Lucas. And they were saying that he's trying to get Dave Filoni, the guy who did the Clone Wars series, to come in and, change the way how things are going with Star Wars, which would be cool. It would be cool to see that. To have both of them working. I would love to have both of them working in the universe again. So anyways, back to the subject at hand. The Batman has begun filming, and Matt Reeves posted a photograph yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on my thumbnail. But I will actually go to his Twitter right now. I saved it somewhere on my computer, but I couldn't find it. So I'll actually just go to his Twitter and pull up the image and show you guys. We go to Matt Reeves' Twitter. And we'll talk about it real quick. Matt Reeves. And he posted it yesterday. He said, Day 1, the Batman. So let's talk about it. That's our main subject for today. And we're going to talk theories. We're going to talk predictions. We're going to talk it all. Let me switch over here. Live scene 2. There we go. This is the picture that Matt Reeves posted on his Twitter. I got super hyped when I saw this image yesterday. Because, it's one of those things that you didn't think was going to get off the ground, because everyone is all like, oh, okay, this, and we've been hearing a lot of DC movies and nothing's been coming off the ground. So I feel like actually seeing this as confirmation that, hey, this movie's coming and it's official. We're starting. So I think that was a great thing to see, a great way to get people hype, especially the fans. I just think that was amazing. So, we can see everything here. So, someone asked me about the logo, and I'll talk about that towards the end. But predictions, a couple of things that I've been hearing. Robert Pattinson has been working his butt off, from what I've been hearing for this role. He's been training extremely hard. He's been working like crazy. I heard he got a lot of beef. He got beefed up. He bulked up a little bit, and he had some complications along the way. They had I think there was a delay or 2 somewhere in between all this. So to finally see this come off is really good. Now, I'm having a lot of faith in DC right now, just strictly because of how well the Joker did. And the only thing that I'm not too the only thing is the Batman. There you go. The Batman. Okay, I see what you meant, Corey Wallace. Yeah, the only thing that I'm not too excited about where DC's concerned in their release slate for movies coming out, sorry about that, is actually the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey stuff. I'm not too excited for the Birds of Prey stuff. I'm not really looking forward to that too much. It was okay. The trailers were mediocre at best. Nothing to be joyful or joyous about, in my opinion. So, things like these solo films, like Wonder Woman 84, the Batman, possibly a Joker sequel, would be really cool. Now, I don't think there's been a lot of rumors that the Joker and the Batman are going to cross over, and I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that's DC's intention right now. I don't think they're trying to build a cohesive universe. They tried that before, and it failed, and it didn't work. So I don't think that's their goal right now. I don't think they're trying to aim towards making a connected universe. They tried it. It didn't work. They fired Zack Snyder. People are trying to get the Snyder cut still. People are still trying to get that. So, I don't think there's anything to do with that. So I just want to see this movie for what it is. I want to see, because I like Matt Reeves. If you guys are not familiar with Matt Reeves, maybe you might have seen his movies from the Planet of the Apes series. Those movies are really good. So I trust him as a director. I trust him as a filmmaker. I trust him as a creator. I trust him as all of those things. So I have no qualms really, or any major concerns concerning the Batman. Robert Pattinson. I actually grew to like him more after seeing his performance in Lighthouse. Once I saw his performance in Lighthouse, I was like, okay, this man is a really good actor. I think he can play Batman. I think he can play Bruce. I think he can look like him. At first, I'm like, okay, this is the guy from Twilight. He's all skinny. He's all this. I don't know if he can actually do it. And then after seeing his performance in Lighthouse, I was like, okay, this man is really good. This man is a great actor. So that made me solidify my faith in him as an actor and what he can do. And since I'm hype, I have faith this movie will be good. I believe this is filming before Aquaman 2. As I mentioned, if you guys, again, please, I cannot stress this enough. If you have any questions right here on this Discord, I got 2 questions from Stalgia and John Dita, which I will address towards the end. Please ask me any questions you have about the movies or anything that we talked about briefly today over on Discord. Go underneath, click that link, and it'll take you to Discord. If you don't have an account, just make one really quickly. And join the server. I'm trying to get it up and running again. And also another quick announcement: my social media. Please go ahead and follow me on Twitter, or Instagram, whichever you prefer. But Twitter, I'm trying to get to about 1,000 followers right now. So go ahead and ask me your questions. Thank you, John and Stalgia, for your questions over on Discord. I'd really appreciate if you guys ask me any more questions down there. I'll be reading it from down there. So now, I don't think we have a release date yet officially for the Batman. I think it's supposed to be coming out within the next 2 years. I know they say that the Flashpoint movie was still on track to be made, and that was going to be coming out like around 2022, I believe they said. So I think this is supposed to come out in either 21 or 22. Or 23, somewhere around there, between the next 1 to 3 years. I can safely say that. So we know they're going to be coming out with the movie around that time. So hopefully there's no pushbacks. Hopefully there's no delays. Hopefully there's nothing coming out. And speaking of delays, this is a subject I was supposed to bring up earlier, and I forgot to write it down on my notes. But the Uncharted movie is not catching a break. Tom Holland's movie is shifting from. This is not something that I was planning on talking about today. Well, I planned on it, but I forgot. The Uncharted movie is not catching a break. It's getting delayed. It's getting pushed all over the place. Hello, Nico. How you doing? Hello, Javon. Hello, Alex. That movie's getting pushed all over the place from director to director. They're probably reading the script and like, oh, screw this. I don't want to be a part of this, and they just leave. So the Uncharted movie is not catching a break, man. I feel so bad. I don't even think that movie is gonna get picked up at this point. Sad to say, but the movie's not catching a break, so that's disappointing. But hopefully this movie does not fall into that trap. Matt Reeves has been standing by it. We've been hearing about it for years. And he's been standing by it for all these years, and he's been working on it, writing it. He took some time off, I think, before all of that started to do it. He did the casting. I don't know if they mentioned who the villain was going to be. I think they mentioned who the Penguin? I think it was going to be Penguin, right? Was going to be the villain, I believe. I think Colin Farrell is supposed to be somewhere involved in this movie, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm ready for this. I'm very excited for this. And it's just so sad, too, I think, that we've been through so many different Batman. It's like we went through Christian Bale as Batman. And then we went through Ben Affleck. We had him for 2 movies, literally 2 movies. He didn't even get to have his movie. Because it all started with him. He started doing this whole Batman solo thing, and he was going to do it. And then Matt Reeves took it over, and then that was that. So, unfortunately, we're not going to see him as the Batman anymore. That's that. His version of the Batman. Different timeline, yo. Different Earth. I feel like DC might do something like that with Flashpoint. they might use either Flashpoint or something like that to kind of reset the DC universe. Maybe keep the characters they like Shazam, because remember, we got the Shazam movie coming out. We got Black Adam. We got another one of those movies coming out. So that's gonna be coming out soon. And what you call it? They might use that whole Flashpoint thing to introduce the the multiverse. And as we saw in the Crisis crossover, we saw Ezra Miller in there, so they might be using that as some way to begin that whole Flashpoint movie and the whole thing. So that, I guess, in that way they can use Robert Pattinson's version of Batman to make a new Justice League movie, because there's rumors about a Justice League Dark movie coming out. So there's all these rumors and speculations and stuff going on. Okay, this is a random question from Iconic Reactions. It has nothing to do with it. I would have preferred if you asked me the Streamlabs. But I will take the question. Random question by why is your channel Married to the Real sub count slowing down? You should be at least 65k subs by now. Married to the Real should definitely be 100. I think on the subject of that, well, my sub count actually hasn't been slowing down. Actually, according to my data, I've been up by 40% last few months. I actually gained about 250 subscribers in about a week and a half or so. So my sub count is not slowing down. I just feel that there's a time period, especially if you do reactions, is a little bit difficult. And I don't think Married to the Real is slowing down either. I think they've been growing pretty well and growing consistently. Like their channel, they're getting like really good views every month. Every day they post videos, they're getting really good numbers. They're still able to sustain themselves. So I don't think they're necessarily slowing down. It's just what you're reacting to will determine how big your channel grows. Like for instance, if I get a Flash reaction out the same night, then there's a chance that, I may get 30,000, 40,000 views, and potentially a lot of those people are new and they may see my channel and subscribe. Or when, Avengers was going on, and Infinity War and Endgame, those are all big movies. And for reaction channels and people who do similar things like me, we use those big events to kind of help boost our channel. Like, you hop on it, and for people who are genuine about it, who are really excited about these things, people can see that and they subscribe. So I mean, it just depends on what you're covering. I don't necessarily think it's about that. It's how much you upload, what you're uploading, what your fans want to watch. I'm doing a lot of experimentation right now, so I'm trying to see what people want to see more, which is why you would see me stop doing certain reactions and doing other types of reactions, just because it's a trial and error. YouTube is a trial and error. It's what it is. You live and you learn, and you make mistakes, and you just gotta keep on grinding. That's all it is. But I'm grinding. This year I'm trying to get 100K, so I ain't gonna let nothing stop me. I'm working hard on that. So no need to worry there. But I think that was a pretty good question, Iconic Reactions. That's a good question for people to see. Fair enough, 100%. Making sure everything is going good with y'all. I've been supporting for 2 years. I want to see success happen. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate you guys supporting me for as long as you guys have, and those who are here right now in the stream, like, thank you, for real, thank you, because Nerd Talk is something that I've been trying to build for such a long time, and I've been trying to build this type of show and be consistent with it. I've tried to do it over the years, over the last 2 years, and I just couldn't find the right format and how I wanted to do it. And then I spoke about it. I spoke to some friends, like Dino the Misfit. I spoke to him, got some ideas from him, got some ideas from my girl, and I just kind of put it all together. And like, you just got to surround yourself with good people, supportive people who can help you, and you help them, and they help you grow. So this is a show that I've been trying to do for a long time, and I'm trying to do them more often. A lot of you guys are enjoying it. How many of you guys are liking Nerd Talk, by the way? I need to know. I mean, obviously you're here, so you're enjoying it. but let me know in the comments, man. True story, bro. Yes, we do. I'm working on schedules right now to try to get people in here. I'm still trying to do Real World of Flash. He couldn't get to do it on Sunday because he just wasn't in the right headspace of mind with everything that was going on that day. So we have to reschedule that. And I have another friend I'm trying to get on, so I'm trying to schedule it every Sunday to have a guest on. So that's kind of what it is. Like every Sunday, the main schedule for for Nerd Talk, and then during the week, if I do like maybe 1 or 2 live streams with like these big news topics, if there's like big news topics, I'll bring it up and we'll talk about it. So those are some of the things that I've been dreaming of doing this for such a long time. So it's gonna take a while, but it's gonna pick up, and I'm glad enough to have the amount of you guys here right now. You guys chilling right here. It's the best thing to me in the world. Just to have 18 of you, 18, 20 of you guys is all I couldn't ask for more than that. I really appreciate you guys being here. I truly do mean that. So anyway, so I will actually get to the comments that was asked to me on Discord. But I feel like a lot of people are asking more questions in the main chat than Discord. So we'll go from there. But Style just said, let me actually pull this up on my screen. Bloopty bloopty bloop. Let me just open this up real quick. Okay, yo Matthew. First of all, what's poppin'? I haven't talked to you in a minute. How you been? I'm good, Nostalgia. I haven't spoke to you in a while actually. So thanks for leaving a comment. Also, did you feel that the second to last Black Lightning episode that explained where Jeff was during and after Crisis was handled sloppy? Good question. No, I don't think so. I don't think it was handled sloppy. Maybe some aspects of it was sloppy, but I feel like they did it in a way that made sense for the show. I feel like him coming back to Freeland, flying off, and just kind of being flabbergasted, like, yo, like, what just happened? I'm here. Like, this is freaking me out. I feel like them doing it the way they did it was the best they could have done it, considering the type of show and what was happening before then and everything that led up to that. So I think it was okay. I wouldn't say it was too sloppy. Maybe some aspects were sloppy, like kind of brushing it off a little too quickly. Maybe some people getting the gist of things a little bit too quickly. I feel like maybe that might be what might have been considered sloppy. But for the most part, no. I think it was handled okay. I think they did it with, in a way that was natural for the show. But thanks for your question, Nostalgia. We gotta talk some more, man. Mr. Nostalgia, guys, is also, I don't know if he's still doing it as much. I haven't checked recently, but he's been supporting the channel for a while too, man. He's been here since the beginning, so shout out to Mr. Nostalgia. John Dita, what are your thoughts on the revealing of the Batman logo? I like it. I think it's simple. I mean, most of the time I think it actually reminds me a little bit low key of the Batman and Beyond logo a little bit. Let's actually go back to that picture a little bit. I'll put it up. I think it reminds me low key a little bit of it. I like the logo. I think it's decent. I think it kind of sets the tone for what we're going to see soon, what we're going to see in the show. I'm digging it. I like the logo. It's simple. It's nice. It gives me a vibe of the show. I mean the show. I wish it was a show. It gives me the vibe of the movie. So, I love the reveal. I love it. I love this whole picture is enough to get me hyped. And I can't wait to see Robert Pattinson in the suit. That's the one thing that I'm really looking forward to seeing is him in the suit. All right, let's get to these other questions. John Dita again, he says, okay, John Dita says the movie comes out 2021. Okay, so there you go. So we do have a confirmation on the release date. So 2021. So yeah, I knew it was somewhere between the next 1 to 3 years. So, all right, 2021. True story, bro. Warner Bros. Got to stop getting involved in director creativity. Man, that's a problem across the board. I feel like that's a main issue for a lot of studios, not just Warner Brothers, because Disney has that problem too. Disney got involved with Star Wars. They got involved with, the Marvel stuff. I mean, like, but then again, they pretty much let Kevin Feige do his own thing. So, I don't know. I just feel like let directors who know what they're doing do the thing. Let them do the darn thing. I feel if a director knows what he's doing and he understands what he's doing, and he understands the story he's creating, I feel like that's better. Because that's one of the issues that happened with Star Wars is that people are like, you get the Rian Johnson who didn't know much about Star Wars come and do a Star Wars movie, and you got that fan reaction. So trust the directors you hire. If you hire a director, if you hire someone to do a movie or a show for you, trust them to do their thing. Trust them to do their job. Don't try to write the story for them. Let the directors do their thing. And I feel like that if we have that and let directors do their thing, it's gonna be a lot better. But that's a good question. Well, that's a good comment, actually. True story. True story has another question. What's your views on Batwoman? I believe it has potential, but it falls most of the time. So since the last time I talked about Batwoman, I still have not caught up on it yet. I still have only seen episode 1. I still gotta wait to see what happens. Going forward, I still haven't watched Batwoman yet. I mean, you know, Dree, Big Girl Geek, she's telling me she likes it. She's telling me she likes the show. So, you know, I mean, I trust her opinion. So I just kind of gotta go with that. But I have not caught up yet. I haven't caught up on the shows yet. So there's still that issue for me. My boy Dino, do you think that there will be a reference to Joaquin's Joker in the Batman? Even if he doesn't return to the role, was Doom... And okay, there's a 2-part question, I guess. Was Doom Patrol confirmed for a second season? If so, I might start it soon. So to answer the Doom Patrol thing, yes, it was confirmed for another season. I believe they said they were bringing it out on HBO Max as well as DC Universe, I believe. Last time I read, Doom Patrol was confirmed for a second season. So that's that question. And also the reference to Joaquin Phoenix, I feel like it's up in the air. I feel like anything is possible at this moment for Joaquin Phoenix, especially with his recent wins at the Golden Globes and the SAG Awards and him getting all these nominations, 11 nominations for the Joker, for the Academy Awards, for the Oscars. That is going to make a studio and a director and an actor think a little bit. Because before then, Todd Phillips and Joaquin is all like, you know what, man? No, I think the movie's good the way it is. I think the way how the movie is handled is okay. I feel like it's better if we just leave this movie the way it is. And I feel so too. But the possibility of a sequel or a reference is still in the air for sure, because especially once directors and studios are like, oh man, we're getting awards now? We're getting awards for our movie? Shoot, we might as well do another one. We want to repeat the success. Joker did well in the box office. 11 nominations. Joaquin Phoenix won Golden Globes and SAG Awards. He possibly might win 1 or 2 awards at the Oscars. I'm rooting on him for Best Actor. I really feel he was one of the best actors of the entire 2019. I still haven't seen some of the other nominated movies like 1917 and stuff. I have to catch it before it comes out of theaters. I actually want to watch those movies before I can fully say that. But I feel that he was there. So also shout out to my channel member Hyper Ryan Muteki. Shout out, brother. He says I have my copy of Joker movie on DVD. Hyper Ryan, if you have any questions for me concerning this, any detailed questions that you want me to highlight, please click the link down below. Or any of you guys in the stream, please click the link down below in the description box. It'll take you straight over to my live stream questions page on Discord, where you can ask me a nice detailed question and I will answer it here before I end the stream. But yeah, man, I think it's up in the air. I think it's up in the air. I can't say yes or no. I just feel that the possibility is there for Joker to be referenced somehow in the Batman. I wouldn't completely say no to it. The possibility is definitely there. Okay, we had another question from John Dieter. You should do a reaction to the Duel of the Fates concept art images. It was the original name and script of Star Wars Episode 9, and the images have been confirmed to be true. It's so sick. Actually, John Dieter, if you don't mind, post a link in my general chat or something for that, and I'll probably check that out. Make sure to post a link for me. I actually don't mind doing a reaction to that. I can probably do that like tomorrow or something. So yeah, send the link or the pictures or something over to me on Discord. I'll do that. What I'm actually trying to do on Discord as well, I'm trying to set up because I've been so bad with Discord. It was really popping at first. I had a lot of people talking in there, and then I stopped messaging it. And the minute I stopped messaging in it, other people stopped messaging in it. So that's kind of like the downfall, I guess. I'm trying to get I'm trying to be more active in there, trying to get my Discord more popping in there, because that would be technically the best way to reach me if you guys are trying to talk and have your own discussions in there. I see we have another comment coming in. But yeah, what I'm trying to do, I might set up another section in my Discord where I will have you guys like submit stuff for me to do reactions to. So if you guys see anything you want to do a reaction to, you can submit it in there, and I'll do that. I'll check it out. Okay. What does it say? Kennedy Griggs. Okay. Kennedy Griggs. I'm trying to get to 2K right now on my channel. Any tips? Staying on top of the news. Tips on staying on top of the news. I have a series on my channel to break down, and I want to make more nerdy theory videos. Okay. Excuse me. The only tips I can really give you, because I can't really tell you more than what's already said already out there already. I'll start with this. As far as, because I don't mind giving tips, y'all. I don't mind giving tips, to be honest. People give me tips all the time. As far as staying on top of the news, you just gotta check. You know, find some sources that you trust. Find some sources that you trust. Stay on top of it. Like literally manually look around. Check the internet. Check out for subjects that make sense to what you're trying to talk about. And just go from there. Like that's just what I do. You know, other people have different ways of doing it. Believe it or not, actually, True Story Bro. If you're still here, True Story Bro. They have an Instagram with the same name, official True Story Bro, actually, on Instagram, and they do a really good research on certain news and certain things coming out, and they actually post a lot of stuff on Instagram and stay up to date with that. So actually, shout out to True Story Bro. They actually do a lot better job than me when it comes to staying to date with the news. But yeah, just do your research. If you see some news about something, fact check it. Like go and check other sources and see if they're saying the same thing. Make sure it's not a rumor. And even if it is a rumor, you can still make a video about it, but you just have to make sure that you state that it is a rumor. You don't want to mislead people. Don't mislead people. Don't clickbait people. And if you're going to clickbait people, make sure it's honest. And at least make sure you deliver with what you're trying to say. That's some of the best advice I can give you. Just keep on making videos. Yeah, True Story Bro, just put it in their chat. Official True Story Bro. They're very good at keeping on top of movie news and stuff like that. They're very good at that. But you just gotta keep checking. Check online, check Twitter, check Instagram, check, you know, that's how most YouTubers, if not all movie news YouTubers, get their stuff. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem, bro. And also check out their YouTube channel too. He actually posts this video on their YouTube channel as well. Check out True Story Bro. But yeah, like people just unless you're an insider, to like you have some inside news, you have some inside sources. Unless that's the case, because like I know Real World of Flash, he has some sources that are close to him. Some other people I know who post news, they have some sources that are close to them. People who work in the industry that they have information. You know, unless you're like that, you just gotta rely online. Cinema Blend is pretty good. Variety is pretty official. Hollywood Reporter, the big ones are official most of the time. Comicbook.com is usually official most of the time. Screen Rant sometimes. Don't check out We Got This Covered. We Got This Covered is not a really good site. I used to get a lot of information from them, and a lot of their stuff is just clickbaity rumors that are not true. But yeah, that's it. And as far as theories are concerned, you can either make your own theories, or you can just, you know, take someone else's theory, make sure that you make sure, because I believe in respect and honor, so make sure that you give credit to where it's due. If you got that theory from somebody else, make sure to acknowledge that you got that theory from somebody else, and you can build upon it. But always give credit if it's not your idea. All right, so John Dieter, thank you for the Duel of the Fate stuff. I may possibly do a reaction to that. Okay, Keo says, do you think DC could ultimately dethrone Marvel if they keep doing what they're doing? And will Wonder Woman 84 be better than Wonder Woman? Do I think they can dethrone Marvel? Well, my thing is, okay, do I think they can dethrone them? Maybe in 20 years. If they come up with a really good concept that just unites everything together and makes something good, maybe. Do I want them to dethrone them? No, I kind of want them to be on the same equal playing field because I'm a comic book fan. I'm a comic book movie fan, and I enjoy those movies. So, I don't necessarily believe in a competition, Marvel versus DC. I'm a superhero fan. I'm a comic nerd. I like this stuff. So I like to see the movies. I like to see the movies on the same equal playing field. Like when we had Avengers and Justice League coming out the same year, I was so hyped. We had Aquaman coming out. I was so happy because like all these superhero movies are coming out, and I was just so gassed about it. I was so happy. So I don't want them to compete. I don't want them to dethrone Marvel. Could they? I mean, anything could happen. Marvel can fall off. Kevin Feige could get fired. And which I don't think will happen, but Kevin Feige could get fired, and there goes your creative head, and you bring somebody else in. Anything could happen because like look at the Doctor Strange director. He's out of there. He's out of there. He's not directing the movie anymore. So nothing's really set in stone. So of course DC can ultimately dethrone Marvel. The film universe is always changing, but they just have to have a strong, concrete plan that will be great for this year, for the franchise. That's all it boils down to. Sorry, I was just answering the text, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's all I have to really say about that. The whole dethroning thing. Just make good movies. And you also asked another question: will Wonder Woman 84 be better than Wonder Woman? I think so. I believe so because I trust Patty Jenkins, and I think that she's one of the best things to ever happen to DC, to ever happen to the film universe, to ever happen to this whole world. I feel like she's one of the best things to happen to the whole DC franchise. So, yeah, I do think Wonder Woman 84 will be better than Wonder Woman. There's that. So, guys, any more questions before I close off this stream? Normally when I do solo streams, they can go a little bit shorter, but if I'm streaming with a guest, I can go a little bit longer. But if you guys get any questions, I don't want to ponder too much about the subjects at hand, but if you guys have any more questions for me, let me know in my Discord. The link is in the description box below. Also, take the time out to check out my Twitter, to go ahead and follow me there. If you guys want to become channel members like Hyper Ryan and Dino, also consider joining the membership button down below. For my members who are also watching this on the replay, if you're watching this on the replay, the membership perks will begin February 1st. So if you are in a certain perk that has certain rewards, those will begin February 1st, and then it will be released on the 1st every month for you guys. All right, Dano, do you think the rumors of a Star Wars Old Republic Mastered is true? Old Republic Remastered is true? I've heard about that. Possibly. It possibly could be true. It possibly could be true. Because there's been so much Star Wars rumors coming out lately. I'm not gonna throw any one of them down. It'll be really nice to see an Old Republic remaster. That'd be really nice. I'm very interested in a lot of the older stuff for Star Wars, so that would be really great to see. True story, bro. Thanks for the shout out again, brothers. Much love. No problem, bro. Take care. Hyper Ryan, it won't let you join Discord? What do you mean? That's weird. Yeah, once you click the link, it should be able for you to get in there. Okay, Kia, would you rather get a Man of Steel sequel or a Cyborg or Green Lantern movie? Oh, no for Man of Steel. Why? Because I'm really liking Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia on The Witcher. So I'm really liking him more on The Witcher, where he goes, I see what you mean. I like him more on The Witcher. I like Henry Cavill as Geralt. Wait, hold on. As Geralt of Rivia. I like him more as Geralt. Cyborg movie, yes. I do want to see a Cyborg sequel. A Cyborg would be nice. Or even a Cyborg or Green Lantern. I mean, do a proper Green Lantern Corps. The only thing we got to live off of that is the Ryan's. I almost said Ryan Gosling. How did I forget his name? Oh my god! How did I forget his name? Shame on me. Ryan Reynolds. Jeez, how did I forget his name? Shame on me. Wow. But yes, that's all we pretty much have to go with, to be honest. Hyper Ryan, if it's not joining, you should just be able to click it, and it should be okay for you to join. All right, I will take one or two more questions, guys, and Geralt of Rivia will be out. I will be out of here. So I'll take two more questions, and I will be gone. Okay, Dino, I vote for Man of Steel sequel, even with The Witcher being so good. Do both because I want to keep him in the role. Yeah, I like Henry Cavill as Soups. I like him as Soups, but I just rather him focus all his time on The Witcher and playing Geralt of Rivia. All right, I'm gonna head out. Just want to say thanks for answering my questions, even though I'm not in a good. Oh man, yeah, man. Everybody, if anybody's still, I don't want to turn this into like a Kobe chat, but may you rest in peace, him and his, his family. My condolences to them. Anybody who's still not in a good mood about Kobe, everything will be okay. Get your head up. Try to be positive. I know it's tough, but try to stick through it. That's one of the reasons why I didn't stream on Sunday, because it was a tough day. It was a tough day for people. But I don't want to turn this stream into that. I don't want to be too negative or anything like that. But try to keep your head up. I understand how it is. It's definitely huge, and it's a loss. And I was not in a good mood either when I heard it at first, so it kind of messed me up a little bit. But yeah, man, Keo, everything's gonna be okay, brother. Stay good, be good. Try to be positive. I know it's tough, but try to be strong, man. But if we have no more questions, we're actually going to end on that note. We're actually going to conclude this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys being here for nearly an hour, hanging out with me, talking with me, listening to me ramble on for 51 straight minutes. That's a record, is it? No. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. Don't forget to check out my Twitter. Please check out the Twitter. Check out the tweets. Check out the Twitter. Go ahead and follow me over there. And those who are watching this on a replay, thank you so much. If you missed the stream, it's all good. Make sure to next time, because I try to schedule my streams ahead of time so you guys can see when I'm going to go live, so you guys can set reminders on. So whenever you see it come up on your homepage or something, make sure to click the set reminder button. Click the set reminder button, and it should remind you when I'm live. It should let you know like 30 minutes before I'm live and all that. So and we'll go there. I see we have another question coming in from Jalen2333. So since I didn't end the stream, I'll probably most likely answer that question if he finishes that question in time. I will possibly answer it before I head out of here. But yeah, guys, I really can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Okay, so the question is, if Flashpoint does happen, how do you feel about the man who plays the devil on Supernatural? Plays the devil on Supernatural would do as Reverse Flash. Okay, I don't really understand your question too well, Jalen. And I haven't seen. I don't watch Supernatural, so I don't know who the guy who plays the devil is. But if Flashpoint does happen, if we're talking about the movies, then I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really cool to see. Just to see what they do with it, and if they're going to use that as a way to kind of reboot the whole, Flash storyline, reboot the whole DC universe as well. So, but anyways, we're gonna end the question there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next one.